Hello, church. This is our midweek check-in on May 27th. Hope all is well, and wanted just to give you an update and an opportunity to hear about some of the things that are happening in the life of our church. The first is this Sunday for worship is Pentecost Sunday. And on Pentecost Sunday, we have the beautiful opportunity to celebrate that the church is alive. The church is being empowered to move forward. I can't think of a better time for us to celebrate Pentecost, a time that reminds us that God is in control, that God is calling us to move forward. Pentecost is a Sunday, is as significant as Christmas and Easter. It's one of what we call the big three. So I encourage you to join us this Sunday for worship. I encourage you to invite your family and friends to join us as we hear about how the Holy Spirit is active and how the Holy Spirit is empowering us to move forward. We'll be talking over the next few weeks also about ways to engage, even though we can't get together physically still, through small groups, and be sharing some neat ways that we can start that process with some online groups. I'm looking forward to sharing more about that in the weeks to come. The other announcement I wanted to highlight is we are putting together a survey that'll be available on Facebook tomorrow, and I want to encourage you to take time to fill it out. It's probably going to be about 10 to 12 questions, but the survey is going to be something that'll be used by our reopening task force. We have a group of people that have already met a couple times online that are talking about ways that we can safely reopen. Quite frankly, one thing I have realized is it's a lot easier to close a church down and to stop worship services than it is to actually restart a congregation, a campus, and worship services. So as we begin this process of discerning when is the appropriate time for us to start to reopen things in a staggered way, I encourage you to pray for your church and your pastors. But this survey that'll be available tomorrow on Facebook is a way that you can help give input. Just let us know your comfort level with certain things that we'll be talking about with this reopening task force. Friends, I look forward to seeing you again in person as soon as it's safe. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for just the check-ins that continue to happen with our caring callers, our staff, and our pastors on a weekly basis. We continue to lift up those families of individuals that have had surgery, like Juanita Good. We continue to pray for her full and complete healing. We lift up others on our prayer list. If you're not part of our prayer list, you can send an email to the church, and we would be happy to add you to our online email prayer list. You can also sign up for our weekly constant contact email if you're seeing this but not receiving that email on a regular basis. Those are great ways to keep up with what's happening in the life of the church. Friends, it's good to check in today, and look forward to continuing to have opportunities with phone calls and emails to hear what's happening in your lives. Please know that as pastors and staff, we continue to pray for you. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to your church family. God bless you all.